Quadratic function application problem regarding minimum cost. An ice cream shop has daily operating cost of C of x equals to 5,000 minus 7.28x plus 0.007x squared. So this is one quadratic function that describes the cost of this business, where C is the cost, X is the number of cups of ice cream sold. All right. So this one, I'm going to write this down. So X is the number of cups. So X is equals to number of cups sold. What is the daily cost if they do nothing? Okay, then the daily cost must be 5,000 when x is equals to x. So this is a 0, this is a 0. Then the fixed cost is $5,000 if they do nothing. Okay, because when I solve this problem, before I answer any question, I would like to write things down one more time. So C of x, so that is a 5,000 minus 7.28x plus 0.007 x squared. So this is a quadratic function. And then the leading coefficient is positive 0.007, and then that is greater than 0. So what does that mean? That is greater than 0. So that means this is the graph, and then this is the vertex. Is that vertex a minimum or a maximum? So that is going to be a minimum. So as long as you find the coordinate, the x coordinate of the vertex, that x coordinate tells you how many cups of ice cream you have to sell to minimize your cost. But that will be a part B. So let's answer part A. So for part A, when A is equals to, when x is equals to 0, so when you do nothing, there is a fixed cost. So C of 0, that is equals to 5,000 minus 7.280 plus 0.007 0 square. So they are all 0. Then the cost is equals to $5,000. So this is the fixed cost. So fixed cost will be like, for example, the rent. So you rent a place to do your business. So even though you do nothing, you still have to pay the rent. That is your fixed cost. You hire people to work for you. So even though you sell nothing on that day, you still have to pay them. That is a fixed cost, right? Okay, part B. What is the vertex to yield a minimum cost? What is x equals to give you a minimum cost? So for a quadratic function, the function is f of x equals to ax squared plus bx plus c. This is a quadratic function. To find the vertex, the x coordinate is equals to negative b divided by 2a. B divided by 2a. And then put this to our problem. We have a negative. B is negative 7.28. And then 2 is 2. A is 0.007. And then you do the calculation. So this one I have 520 cups to yield a minimum cost. To yield a minimum cost. So every day I open my business, I expect to sell 522 cups to yield, to give myself a minimum cost. Because for the maximum, for the profit, right? You want your profit to be maximized. Revenue, you want your revenue to be maximized. The cost, when it comes to you have to pay something, you have to do your investment, you want to minimize the cost. Okay, so I have to sell that many cups of ice cream to get myself a minimum cost. Always box your final answer. And then the last one is, all right, so you have that is your mission. Then what is the minimum cost then? Okay, so to find the minimum cost, I have to plug it in. So for part C, that will be C of 520 when x is 520. So what is the cost equals to? So that will be a 5,000 minus 7.28 times 520, and then plus 0.007 times 520 square. This one I have the amount is $3,107.02. So this is my minimum cost. Alright, so that is the end of this problem. If you think my instruction is helpful, thumbs up for this video, subscribe for more contents like that, and I will meet you all in the next one. Signing out.